A former senior advisor to Number 10 has told Westminster it must not rush its proposed conversion therapy ban. The government indicated last week it was ready to ditch a ban, but after activists reacted with outrage, ministers said they would progress with legislation. Former Director of Legislative Affairs Nikki DaCosta warned the proposed legislation could cause rather than prevent harm to children, and called for sufficient time to be given to address the serious concerns. She said any bill banning conversion therapy for sexual orientation is bound to see poorly drafted amendments to insert gender identity tabled within weeks of introduction. When the stakes are as high as they are in this case, involving vulnerable children, the need for circumspection has never been greater. The government has said gender confusion will not be covered by a ban on conversion therapy, but former Archbishop of Canterbury Rowan Williams and Baptist Minister Steve Chalke wrote to the PM to object. They said to be transgender is to enter a sacred journey of becoming whole, and that every church should be a safe space that affirms people in being who they are without fear of judgment. Institute Deputy Director Kieran Kelly said their comments show a poor understanding of salvation and discipleship.
Converting to Christ means that we stop living for ourselves and we start living for Him. And how do we know how to do that? We have the Bible, and the Bible tells us about the nature of ourselves, the nature of God, and what pleases Him. And it says that we are made male and female in the image of God. It says that sexual activity is only for marriage, and it says that marriage is only between one man and one woman. And to reject these truths isn't sacred, it's sinful. And as Christians, we're called to reject sin and seek with the Spirit's help to become more like Christ day by day. This is the real sacred journey, and it's one that thousands of faithful churches full of people who, including LGB and T people, who are engaged on this journey.